Who's the best rapper?
Dylon. Dylon. Also, streams on and the recording's on.
All
So
right,
this is all going on
give
YouTube
me
at
a
this
sec.
point.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm upload. I'm not uploading. Start watching, bitch. All right, what are we playing?
Playing Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
For as long as you
The
stay
remake
awake.
of the remake.
Was
I
there?
want to go to bed.
Yeah, you can do that.
Nah, I'll stay for like an hour or so.
I 100% expected that. I was mentally
What?
prepared for you to
For
instantly
what?
go to bed.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You fucking psycho. Like what? How? I hate the you tell these stories of like everyone went to bed when I would start streaming, and it's just like, yeah,
Whenever
you would start screaming at 3 in the morning.
whenever I start streaming, everyone goes to bed. It's fucking true.
Yeah, you could have started streaming 2 hours ago. We've been talking for a long time.
I decided to edit
For what?
because to pass time.
And you could have been streaming to pass time.
To be fair, it's good that I edit because editing fucking takes me so long.
Yeah, I hate editing. It's my most hated part of like being a photographer. I just fucking hate it so much.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like I've been really good with this stream about like not having a backlog of editing. Pretty much I just have one day left to edit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good for me. So last thing I was doing was fucking looking for a key to a gun rack so I could get a rifle. The heaviest weight. Get the shit out of me.
What is it you seek, my child? Father, I would like a pipe upside the head of these
Heathens.
demons.
I'm a big fan of like.
I'm a big fan of that metal pipe. I imagine that, what's his name?
James?
James is just in a psychotic state, and he's just beating the shit out of regular people.
So that is one of the theories.
Because it's more explicitly said in, 3 with the girl, right? Because they have a conversation with the main character in that one, and she says something like, there are monsters out there, and the other person just goes, is that what you see?
That's in 2. So like there's kind of like 2 ways it goes about that, right?
This isn't 2. This is 2.
Yeah, this is 2.
3.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they do that in 2 too. But like there's like an interesting thing with like this in 2 is that 1, people don't necessarily see the same things. And 2, there's a little girl running around here that doesn't know about any of the monsters. So you can interpret it as 2 ways. Either James is a fucking psychopath and he's seen stuff, or like the same way all the monsters are like reflections of like James's like guilt and shit, and like his like, let's say like his inner turmoil. A little girl doesn't have inner turmoil. Well, like she shouldn't, right?
Right.
So she may not be having to fight any of the things that anyone else is fighting. Meanwhile, everyone else is getting their shit wrecked. So it's kind of like either like everyone here is a psycho, or that little girl is pure of heart. But I think the story wants you to think that the little girl is pure of heart. But it's just the thought of like, what if James is crazy? I like to think all this stuff is real.
Yeah.
I like to think that.
I do like the art direction of like 3, where it's just like way more rusty and way more bosses and stuff. 'Cause
It's yeah.
was it 3 introduced like the foghorn off in the distance, or was that 2?
No, it's funny because like 2 is like the odd man out. 2 is the different game. The rest of the games kind of focus on like the summoning of like demons and bullshit and stuff like that. So like 1 and 3 are very rusty and like very like barbed wire and fucking demon shit. This is the only game that's like very like psychological.
But isn't 2 the one that introduces Pyramid Head?
Yeah, 2 introduces Pyramid Head. Oh,
Is he in 3? Is he in 3?
Yeah, Pyramid Head is in pretty much every game after this one, but it's more like they put him in there because he's a fan favorite, not because he should be. Like, he has no reason to be in the other games because he's a reflection of like James's inner turmoil. Like, Pyramid Head is blind because James is like guilty of like looking at other women. He hates himself for like looking at other women. He carries a giant knife that's called the burden because it's this burden of guilt that he has for like looking at other women, right? And basically it's all like just like his like a representation of like him like beating himself up with like self-doubt and guilt, right? So there's no reason that the girl from like Silent Hill 3 should ever see Pyramid Head. But Pyramid Head becomes like the mascot of Silent Hill. And now he's in every game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just like, I guess like a flanderization of fucking Pyramid Head.
Yeah, because there's different versions of like the monster, right?
And it's all pretty much him, but there are different versions of like people's monsters. Like the girl in Silent Hill 3, if I remember correctly, is just run from like a spider mannequin thing. Like that's her Pyramid Head. But Pyramid Head is also in it. Because they were smart enough to make every final boss like not Pyramid Head. Yeah, Pyramid Head is the Freddy Fazbear of fucking Silent Hill, as Kushang says.
I remember watching Freddy Fazbear content right when it started, like when Markiplier, like that's what like launched Markiplier again into the fucking stratosphere of like fucking whatever he is.
I thought it was really cool when it was like the silly jump scare game. I think once the game got to a point where like you were walking around, it kind of lost its appeal to me. But I think like the first 4 games, I was like, oh, those are pretty interesting. So what is it, like Sister Location, I think, and then the space one, which
I don't think you start walking around into that big game where you're the one that came out a few years ago
with Roxy, what's her name, the one that everyone draws for now,
like in the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to go play like as an indie game. I kind of wanted to try out the Opsy game. I think it's called like I forget what the video game is actually called. Where it's just like it has like this giant blue puppet.
Oh.
Monster.
The
Poppy's Playtime.
Yeah, Poppy's Playtime. That one looked really interesting because of like all the mechanics with like the tools and everything with like the hands and shit.
Yeah. What's the other thing too is that it was episodic, so like you had to wait fucking like a year and a half for each episode, and I think finally the last episode finally came out not too long ago.
So that's why it never like really went away, huh?
I mean, that's how all the fucking indie horror games are doing now, because like that's how. Not that Freddy's Fazbear's was like that. It was just like, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. They're separate games, but a lot of other indie games are doing, this is episode 1, this is episode 2. Like, there was that one that apparently crashed and burned really hard, which was the indie game, like the Inky one. I forget what it's called.
That inky one, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. That one has like a really interesting, like, small following. Like, its fan base is like pretty dedicated, but yeah, it's very small.
Yeah, I heard that it kind of died out because like it did have a bad wrap up, or like a part 2 or something.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. Thank you, Kushang. Yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Ironically, like, the only thing I really like from Bendy and the Ink Machine is like a lot of the fan art of like the girl Bendy.
You degenerate.
The girl Bendy is so good. She's so.
You degenerate.
She's so good. Cause she's got like that fucking like that sinister smile, like she's gonna fuck with you, and yeah, that gets to me.
I mean, a lot of things that shouldn't get to you.
That fucking Kushang said, "My man."
My man.
Like straight up like Denzel Washington.
Man, you'd fold to a fucking Hot Topic employee.
The old school Hot Topic employees, yeah. The new school Hot Topic employees are just hipsters.
I mean, that's because goth girls died out. Goth girls got replaced by emo girls that didn't try hard enough.
Goth girls got replaced by emo girls that got replaced by hipsters.
No, hipsters are its own thing. No, you gotta go to the ones at the South Park Mall. Like those, well, I haven't been there in a year or like 6 months. But they're pretty good. Oh, I forget you get a gun in this game.
Yeah. You're talking about like those Chola emos. The Chola emos are like a whole other monster.
No, they are white girls.
Oh, are they? Wow.
Yeah. The Cholas, they work at fucking Lunchbox or something like that.
I've been to Lunchbox.
Really? Lunchbox is like a Disney, like, imagine Hot Topic, but like it showed only like Disney products.
Fucking Kushang told me I'm the true embodiment of Laylee. You fuck. The like cholas, the cholas that somehow rock like the full like fucking West Side look and the emo look are fucking groundbreaking.
Yeah. That doesn't exist. You made that up.
Those exist.
Send me a picture of one right now.
I don't have a picture of one. I could probably find one with enough digging.
Yeah, you're doing a stream. You gotta fucking do that shit.
I would have to stop the stream entirely. There's a little crawling fucker around. I don't know where he went. So I feel like the cool part of this room would have been to like try to run through it and like fight everything before the lights go off. But I killed everything.
As you do.
As you do. Okay, that's a spooky hallway. Yeah, this is a section with the jail cell. Oh, fuck this room. I've never played this game, so I don't know what I'm doing. Not entirely.
Oh yeah, aren't the save spots like also part of the mechanic or whatever?
Are they?
Or yeah, don't they have their own lore? Like if you actually, I don't know if it's like the first time like you see it, it's actually like some cult shit that's on the wall.
In the original games, these save spots are like pentagrams drawn on the wall, and they're used to summon the demon Baphomet.
Yeah.
It's crazy because all the Silent Hill lore is just Baphomet. You know, the the demon cow guy.
I mean, you gotta pick your team.
Yeah, yeah.
Who are you gonna be loyal to? If you went to go sell your soul, who would you sell it to?
In D&D, there's Gratz. I think his name Grattz, and if I remember correctly, he is. If I remember correctly, he is the leader of incubi and succubi. He is the only devil in the abyss.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And the only reason he's the only devil in the abyss is because he is powerful enough to fend off the demons. And he's in charge of a bunch of sexy succubus. So that guy. He gets me sexy succubus powers, and we know he's strong enough to back it up. That's if I had to. Otherwise, I'm a paladin.
You had to.
If I had to.
It would take an 18-year-old with a nose ring to fucking bring you down.
Shut the fuck up. Honestly, the nose ring isn't necessary. Funny thing is, like, the nose ring holds it back. I really don't like nose rings. Sell my soul to... It's Slanesh isn't what you want. I think that's the funniest part about Slanesh is, like, you're not getting what you think you're getting.
That's with every single demon.
I know what the other guy's about. I know what I'm getting. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting fucking boombox guns. Oh, okay. I was like, what's that have to do with Slanesh?
Yeah, he wants to be a noise marine.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I forget that they're canon.
Cannon. Get it? Because boombox guns. Okay. Clearly there's some kind of puzzle here. And clearly it has something to do with the timers on these handles. Hmm. The game gets a whole lot less spooky when I'm just lost. This Silent Hill offends Slanesh time. This Silent Hill offends Slanesh time to blast heavy metal riffs. So Dante would be really strong as a sound marine, is what you're saying. There's a Devil May Cry anime coming out in like a month, and I'm so nervous and excited.
Why?
Because I want it to be good. Okay, wait. Maybe the trick is to get all 4 down at once.
Oh yeah, Rue is complaining about Zero, about how it's like less linear and like more janky and less straightforward than 1 was.
Oh yeah, RE0 is super janky, but you have to remember that RE0 came out before RE1 Remake.
That is good to know.
Yeah. It
I
is
always
being
knew
made,
that there was something janky about that fucking game.
yeah. It is being made
Like
by the same
how-
guys that do Castlevania. Yeah, it's being made by the Castlevania guy. Kushang's been watching fucking Ruru's RE stream.
Well, he got invited to play with Marvel Rivals with us a couple times.
I know, I heard.
But he's a fucking sweat lord.
What did you do? Kushang, what did you do?
He tries.
He tries. It just turns out he's just good. He's just really good. What did I do? Kushang said he's innocent.
No one's that good on accident.
Motherfucker, how many times have I to tell you, old man? Oh, he's straight up platinum. Jesus. Is there some kind of mechanic I'm missing with this thing? Okay, so that's not the answer. That's spooky. This gets me nothing. That guy's dead. What do we have here? Hmm. Husker straight up does more DPS on Adam Warlock than actual DPS. It says I must sweat. And, okay, Husker fucking loves Adam Warlock, and I'm like, fucking fuck. He posts like 2 Adam Warlock memes a fucking day.
I was a Mercy main back in the day, man. And
You didn't post that many Mercy posts.
you didn't know me back then.
That's fair, I did not know you.
But no, I don't know why I gravitated towards Adam Warlock. Probably because he's the perfect man.
I never liked Adam Warlock in the comics. To me, he just felt like cosmic Doctor Strange.
I mean, Doctor Strange is cosmic Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but like, Doctor Strange is just a wizard.
He's Supreme Wizard.
Sorcerer Supreme.
No, technically he's a sorcerer.
Sorcerer Supreme. Okay. We'll play it your way. Maybe there's an order. Motherfucker. Stop what you do. Oh.
But I do appreciate the compliment you're saying.
It wasn't a compliment, Husker.
It was a fact.
I will admit the zombie Doctor Strange from Mom is pretty cool.
Mom? What the fuck is that?
Multiverse of Madness. What is this fucking mechanic? Yeah, there's some James ass. One thing that this game has done to me that I find like really strange is like I'm not the kind of person that would take a lead pipe to a dead body and hit it 50 times. But these enemies keep getting back up and I don't know how to make them stop. So I usually
You just gotta believe.
So I just get a lead pipe and I smash it 50 times and hope that works. It hasn't worked yet. But it might. As long as I keep believing.
Oh yeah, the new patch for Marvel Rivals came out today. They added the Human Torch and Ben Grimm, the Thing.
They added loot boxes.
No, they added loot boxes back into fucking what's it called? Overwatch. Which is like kind of a good thing, because like beginning of last year I tried to get back into Overwatch for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months almost, and I was constantly playing with Jess and we were, you know, decently winning, I guess, like half the time.
Yeah.
Dude, in all that time I never got enough money to buy anything.
Well, that was one of the big complaints with like Overwatch was it was like we can understand like you taking away like loot boxes and making it so like we have to earn up to it, right? But it's like you need like 30,000 hours of playtime to like earn a single thing. That was one of those things where it's like when I tried playing Overwatch with y'all, like it was all right, but at the same time, like at some point, like it just felt like I don't know what the end goal is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't see where the progression is or like what we're meant to be doing.
What do you mean?
Like, well, I couldn't tell like what the goal in the game was.
the red team.
Yeah. What the fuck is running around in here? Sounds like a fucking horse. Use the lead pipe to make a kebab.
Jamie, you're always a legend.
One of the freakiest things that's ever happened to me, like in real life, like, I don't talk about ghosts too much, but this game's fucking me up because, god damn it. So, one time I was at my house and I was in my backyard and my dog starts growling. And I'm like, what the fuck is my dog growling at, right? So I go and I walk up to him and I'm just like, what the fuck are you growling at? And it's like a cool, crispy fucking night. And it's like the beginning of fall. Oh, it was in October, so it was like autumn was just coming around, right? So
Yeah.
I'm looking at my dog and then suddenly I hear footsteps and like all the dead leaves. And I look at the footsteps, I'm like, okay, something's coming towards me. And then I hear him get closer and closer and closer, like someone's walking towards you. And I'm looking in front of me, I'm like, fucking, I hear it, I don't see it, what the fuck is that? And my dog just starts freaking out, he's like, fucking, oh shit. And then I'm like, well, no, we're not staying out here. So I take my dog inside. And then, like, when I'm sitting inside, there's like a fucking toy in the hallway and it just starts playing by itself. And I'm like, fuck. Fucking. Fuck. So, whatever fucking dickhead is running around this fucking. Running around this fucking room. I think I hear someone crying. Fuck. Alright, this game has some good sound design. Maybe it's just nothing.
Maybe that baby crying in the corner is nothing.
Maybe that baby crying in the corner is nothing. I know, like, when I play Call of Duty, that's what everyone else says.
Uh,
If Call of Duty has taught me anything, it's taught me to ignore crying children. I got big into Call of Duty back in the day. Those are good times. I remember.
yeah, I know. I was there.
No, like before that, like in like 2008. We had a toy doll. When activated, it's fun and a tune would play, but it broke. So randomly activate anytime. One time it did in the middle of the night and almost shat my pajamas. Oh shit. I think I know what the lights are for. I think whatever I'm fighting is invisible. Yeah. Toys playing by themselves suck.